lot of people don't understand dating culture in Australia.
You're dating on the Gold Coast. That's the problem to start with, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, how dare people live in a city?
Exactly.
Don't you dare live in a city of hundreds of thousands of people. How disgusting of you. You live next to the beach and you don't surf.
I love it. Can I crash your...
That's Marcus. And Marcus.
Yes. No, Fatty's on my ex-wife.
Dating culture in Australia. I've been seeing everyone talking about dating in Australia, what it's like, comparing it to other countries, whatever. And as someone who has been dating on and off in Australia for about 2 years now, I've got some things to say. First things first, Australian men. Stunning, gorgeous, tall, big, mullets, mustaches, sporty, surfy.
Stop talking about me. I'm in the room.
We're doing pretty well for ourselves, just quietly.
Yeah, she's talking about us. I mean, she's only met 2 Australian men, me and Marcus. Marcus brought down the room, but you know, the rest of it is on me.
We can just stick our chests out a bit more.
I will.
They're stunning. But I definitely agree when I see people talking about how there is a low effort culture here in Australia, especially in dating.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolute low effort.
What else do we need to do if you think we're stunning and fabulous?
Yeah. Macca's is it.
Macca's will do.
Yeah. Enjoy a Happy Meal.
It's called a Happy Meal for a reason.
Yeah. Just think of how much we had to splurge on that.
Exactly.
I got my app offer and got it half price.
Oh, yeah.
I still had to pay half of it for you though.
Yeah.
Great to live in. Everyone is so chill, so laid back, just doing their own thing. But it's not great to date in. And that's not at all to say that Australian men don't, put effort in and plan dates and do fun stuff, because they definitely do. However,
one other aspect that I think she's forgetting. There's a lot of people from other countries here. So the idea that the only person you're dating in Australia is Australian men, maybe it's on you. Maybe you need to expand your horizons and start dating other people that are here, because there's a lot of them.
Yeah, she has narrowed the pool of who she's talking about and made it very limited.
Go to a hostel. If you want high effort men, go to a hostel. They'll put the effort in for you.
Oh, yes.
just don't give off the feeling like they're pursuing you or they're chasing you or they really like you. And then they'll be like, oh, obviously I like ya. And it's just like, it's not obvious at all. And I have met some Australian men that, they don't want to hunt and gather. They see themselves as the prize and they want to be chased and pursued.
Exactly. What's wrong with that? I am the prize.
She just said that they are the prize anyway. So what did she expect?
These Australian men are all models with perfect bodies and perfect hair. And then yet they want to act like they're all models with perfect bodies and perfect hair. How are we supposed to succeed? Yeah, maybe listen to yourself back, you dumb.
She's very good at contradicting herself.
Yeah.
And get that princess treatment. And it's interesting. And so, the Australian men, stunning, gorgeous.
Also, I think we all know that there's also an element of, if you date someone who is out of your league, they're not going to put a lot of effort in. So maybe date someone who's out of your league the other way. Her problem is she's not dating ugly enough men. Her life would be solved if she dated uglier men. Give the ugly men a bone once in a life.
You'll get
literally.
And you'll get treated the way you wanted to.
Ugly Australian men are putting in an effort. Yep. If we learn anything from this, and we're going to learn a lot, it's ugly men will put in more effort.
Yep, they will.
Just like I said before, but not sure if my husband's here.
He's not, because you're disparaging our whole country. Now get out. We should deport her.
I would be okay with deporting her. I'd rather that she's not in the pool of people to date.
Why, Marcus? You're supposedly out of the pool.
I'm definitely out of the pool.
Oh, well, no, but you're worried about whether certain women are in the pool or not.
I'm definitely out.
Why would you be worried about some woman being in the pool or not? Why would you throw that in there for no reason?
I have single friends and I want to make sure that they have the very best opportunity to date someone who's going to take care of them.
One thing people need to understand about Australia is that our laid-back attitude, our apathy and laziness runs so deeply through literally every single facet of our society to the point where I genuinely think that it is detrimental to this country. I saw a comment on here that explained that Australia is a low-effort culture, which it is, and it's nice if you want to work here because nobody cares about anything.
Except for the fact that we build amazing stuff. We're Our GDP is absurd. We have, I think, the highest minimum wage in the world. You know, things happen here.
Yeah, we're doing pretty well in this country.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to talk about low effort, go travel elsewhere and see what the world is like. Because trust me, you want low effort, employ people in other countries.
And you can get on with your boss easier. However, if you want to take literally anything seriously, and in this example, your dating life, you are fucked because nobody cares enough about literally anything to progress in any meaningful way.
Exactly, you're right. Like, your parents never met because everyone is too lazy to meet. Like, all these people are like, oh yeah, blame Australia. Well, maybe it's you.
I just love the lack of understanding these people have.
This also applies to getting a promotion at work, or like making friends, or pursuing like some creative passion.
Look, if you don't get a promotion at work, you don't have friends, maybe it's on you that you're not getting further in life and maybe you're not as attractive to date, because maybe if you got promotions and you had friends, you'd be more attractive to other people.
Last thing I checked, that not everyone actually wants to get promoted at work all the time. Some people actually enjoy the job they're doing.
That might require some community guidance as well. None of that exists here. Everybody.
Yeah, no, none of it exists here. No one's ever been promoted at work. There's never been a promotion in an Australian job ever. No one's ever made a friend or been promoted in this country. We're too lazy.
We've only been working our asses off for the last 200 years.
Nah, never happened. No one has friends in this country. It just doesn't happen.
Sure.
Yeah.
Australia has tall poppy syndrome, okay? So if you ever try to excel in something, or you do succeed in something, you will be judged and ridiculed by everyone around you.
Now, the odd thing about that is that sounds like a lot of effort. It sounds like to me that people put a lot of effort into tall poppy syndrome. Now, there is facts in the tall poppy syndrome thing in Australia, but you know what? People are putting effort into it.
So hold on. He's just describing a scenario where people are putting effort on a video about low effort culture.
Yeah. Also, he's put a lot of effort into thinking about this video.
Exactly.
Because they'll be like, what? You want to be taken seriously? Yeah, you think you're all that. And in this example of you dating, the fact that you are actively pursuing and looking for other people to date makes you high-strung.
Yep. Everyone in Australia judges you if you want to date someone. So the reason why everyone in Australia is single, we're all out there like, oh, you want to date? How dare you, scum? Don't come to Australia if you want to go on a date, because people will be yelling and screaming at you. Wow. Marcus, when was the last time you went on a date? Never, because it's Australia and people would judge you. People would be lighting flares in a restaurant if you dared to go on a date.
Not in this country I've been on a date.
Especially because you're a woman. Because why?
Yeah. We all judge women for wanting to date.
Oh, wow.
As a heterosexual man, I'm very judgmental of women wanting to date. How dare they be a pool of women to choose from to date? It's wrong. They shouldn't be out there available. You know, we don't need more people in this country. They shouldn't be out there meeting new people to have children and building the country up. It's wrong. Absolutely wrong of them. Stay indoors. Don't socialize.
Live like a hermit crab.
Yeah, especially women. For whatever reason, I genuinely have never met anyone who's like, women shouldn't be dating. Like, who have you ever met who's gone, you know what the problem with Australian society is? Women dating. Like, it doesn't even make sense. Like, even if you're a, like, delusional sexist pig, right? There is no reason why you would, like, be like, no, women should be allowed to date.
It's like, chill. Why can't we just, like, hang out? Which, yes, is kind of a thing everywhere, but, like, you don't understand until you're here how bad it is.
Yeah, you don't understand until you were here. Like, Marcus, you've never been here, have you?
No, I haven't.
No. You haven't lived your whole life in Australia.
No, I haven't.
Tell you how many times where I have heard stories of people getting reprimanded at work or shunned by their co-workers because they were like taking their job seriously, and people were like, you're hard to work with. Which may very well be the case. However, in a lot of other places, you at least would be respected. It's also the reason why we have a revolving door of politicians and we have no progressive policy ever.
That's exactly right. It's the low effort dating culture is causing all the politicians to leave.
Wow. Now we're going down the rabbit hole.
Exactly. We found out the reason why politicians keep revolving.
I was gonna say he dug like a little, a little shallow hole to start with, and then he went bang and just started going deep down it.
Yeah, it's because women can't date in this country.
We're getting to the real serious issues with this video.
I mean, I don't know about you, but one of my key policies that I decide on when I vote is whether women should be allowed to date.
I just want someone to stand with that as a policy.
I mean, we have the Australian fishing party and we have whatever other random crap as parties, right? Why can't we have the Australian women should be allowed to date party?
Hold on.
I'm a single issue voter who votes only on this.
Do we set up a part?
God, no. Because it's so stupid. People would rightfully be angry.
No, but there would be people voting for it.
Who would vote for it? No one actually agrees with this. There's not a single person.
Because the amount that people actually listen to politics is pretty much zero. It is also the reason why
We have a revolving door of politicians because no one listens to politics. Makes a lot of sense.
Yep.
our creative and cultural landscape is also dead because that requires a community effort that no one wants to do.
Yep. The reason why we have no creativity in this country is because women are allowed to date. I mean, you heard it all here.
Wow.
Well, it rhymes with rock. I wonder what happens if the other side loses. Now, sometimes you date a nice girl and, well, you don't respond for a few hours because you're at a family dinner and you get sent these messages.
Oh, goodness.
Look how many.
Wow.
Not enough messages, I think.
Oh, my goodness. That is next level.
There's a little boy waiting in a corner shop for you to hit subscribe so that he can go home. And if you don't do it, his pain is all on you. Also, watch one of these other videos too.